I meet with a lot of Atto 3 owners, and they do ask me questions about how to use the car. And I tell them I've got a series of videos that covers all topics from how to use your adaptive cruise control to how to install Chrome to how to put a keyboard into the system, how to use a video recorder, you name it. There's 36 different videos. If after reviewing my videos you find there's a topic that I haven't covered, please email me at the link below. That's Ian at mybyd.info, and I will do one. How to find all my videos? Well, if you look down below, there's a link to list of videos. If you click on that, it'll take you to a web page that has all the videos. You click on one of those links and go to see video, and it will take you to the video. Well, welcome to the BYD weekly news update. Been an incredible week, or a bit over a week. The Dolphin is now being delivered, and you can do test drives. I took it for a drive, which we'll talk about a bit later. At the same week, the Seal was announced, and its prices were announced, and it blew the Dolphin's delivery out of the water, took it off the front page. But I went up to BYD. I've been to 2 BYD places this week. I went to BYD at Robina to have a drive with the Dolphin, and I was very impressed with that, but we'll talk about that a bit later. And I went up to Fortitude Valley to have a really good look at the Seal. I needed to find more information out about it, and I think I found out a fair bit, and I'll be talking about that as well. Let's have a look. There's no doubt that the Seal is an incredible car. It's an unbelievable price, absolutely fantastic specifications. But I've got I'm just worried how practical it is. I'm used to my Atto 3. And heaps of room. I can throw anything in I like. I can put my water skis in. I can put my baggage. And my wife said to me, "Do you really want to go back to a sedan? You like the Atto 3 with all its space?" And I started to think about it. Well, just how practical is the Seal? So I decided to have a look at that. I was notified that BYD have got the Seal on display at Fortitude Valley. So I'm going to go up there and have a look at just how practical it is. And part of what I'm doing is, these are the suitcases that we use when we go to Sydney. We put them in the back of the Atto 3. Wouldn't fit in my previous car, but put them in the back of the Atto 3. So I'm going to take them up to see how I can fit them into the Seal for when we go to Sydney. Plenty of room. So now I'm going to drive up to Fortitude Valley. I'm going to drive up to Fortitude Valley and see how practical the Seal is. I had to film around a lot of visitors because I didn't want to embarrass them by putting them in the photos in the video. So if you can bear with me. So the first thing I wanted to see was whether the 2 bags would fit in the boot. I was taking bets with people up there, and they all said, no, there's no way they're going to fit in there. So I did find out that you could lay the back seats down if that was required, but most people believed that I couldn't do it. It's also very noisy, a lot of talking going on in the background, so I really couldn't record my voice there, so I have to do a voiceover. So I do apologise for that. To my amazement, and to the amazement of onlookers, I got the first case in, the bag in okay. And then I got I'll just make that right. And then I got the second bag in okay. And there's plenty of room on top. I could have put other stuff on top, and there's also room in the front. So that was really a surprise. So I just take them back out again, so no one drives off with them. That was incredible. I really did not think that was going to fit. As you know, I'm the importer of the frunks for Atto 3s. I bought in a few hundred actually. So I was very keen to have a look at the frunk that comes standard with the seals. They should have come standard with the Atto 3, but that's another story. So I was really keen to have a look at this frunk. So we open it up, and it certainly looks good. It's good to see the cover. It's actually quite big. It's a big frunk. It's certainly bigger than the one that I import for the Atto 3. But actually it's not that much bigger, but it is good. The rear seat does have a lot of room. It's the video probably doesn't really do it justice. It just looks really big. I asked this gentleman to sit in and show that he could get his feet under the seat in front, which is contrary to a lot of the road tests that we've seen where they say you can't get your feet under. Maybe they got big feet. This guy is very impressed. I think he bought one. I get in the back seat because I'm only 5'7", so I don't have a problem at all. It's just a lot of room. You can lay the back seats down, which I didn't realise. It's really good that you can do that. One of the things that I found out later is that the squats, the part you actually sit on, can be pulled up and moved forward, so it even sits down further. You live and you learn. There's really a lot of room in there. I think you could actually get a decent sized surfboard in there actually. It's certainly bigger than the Atto 3, except the Atto 3 of course has got it's higher at the back. So I did have to wait for other people to move. This couple here were quite happy because they've just purchased one. Don't know if I should say that, but anyway, they have. They're looking forward to it. So I get my turn. So I sit in here. Wow, there is plenty of room. It's pretty good. I'm very impressed. I tried to film the heads-up display, but it's somewhat camera shy. This is about the best I could do. But anyway, if you've seen a heads-up display, it's a heads-up display. Well, that was a surprise. I was really thinking that the Seal was probably a bit compact, bit squashy, squeezy. But to my amazement, it's really quite a big car. With a lot of room, a lot of thought's gone into making it a practical car. I thought it was. The boot space was there's a lot more space in it than what I thought. I really didn't think I'd get our luggage in there. And not only did I get it in there, but there's a lot of spare room as well. I could have got, packed a lot of things around it. With the back seat down, and what I didn't realise at the time is that part you sit on, you actually pull it up and it goes forward and and it lays down, so it's much flatter. So the amount of space in there was really quite a lot. I think it's actually longer than the 803. I should have taken a tape measure. Can't be perfect. To measure it. I know better next time. If you are thinking about the Seal and you're thinking that, well, maybe it's not so practical to go back to a sedan, have a look at it. I think you'll be surprised. After I looked at the Seal, in the valley, I drove the 80 kilometres back home I went to Robina, to the Robina store, where I saw a lot of people picking up their Dolphins. And I went for my test drive. So I had just a half-hour test drive. I didn't really film that much of it. I just wanted to get the feel of it. And what I can tell you is that it feels like the 803 when you're driving it. The salesperson I was with thought or said it was very nippy compared with the 803. I didn't find that, probably because I drive in sports mode on the 803. I find it very nippy. Anyway, I thought it just felt like the 803. Obviously, it looks a little bit different. It feels a lot roomier, not roomier than the 803, but a lot roomier than I would have thought. I did try to put the bag in or the suitcase in the back, and it, not both of them, but I certainly fit one of them with plenty of room. But what I am going to do is I'm going to be getting the Dolphin, and I'm going to be doing comparing it with its main opposition. I'm going to run tape measures over both. I'm going to talk to owners of well, certainly the opposition product. I won't tell you what it is yet, and it's probably not what you think it is. If the other product is better, well, I'll be saying it won't be an ad for BYD. But I think there are a lot of people that are thinking about, will I buy a Dolphin or will I buy one of these? So that will be out early next week. So I think it'll open a lot of people's eyes.